Is your TV possessed? Is it turning on and off by itself? Like it has a mind of its own? Well, don't worry, it's not a poltergeist. At least, probably not. But there are a few things you can try to help fix the issue. And we're going to get into them right now. So, let's get started. Now, I've had a TCL TV with Roku built into it for about 2 years now. And it's recently just started turning itself on by itself after I'd already turned it off. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like it when my electronics have a mind of their own. The first couple of times it happened, I ignored the problem. I figured it'll work itself out. It'll just go away after a while. But it never did. So I decided to figure out what was causing it by using the process of elimination. And you can do the same thing if this is happening to you. First, try rebooting or restarting your TV. Now don't just turn it off and turn it back on again. You want to go into the menus. So on my Roku TV, I go to System, Settings, then Power, and click Restart. This will be virtually the same process on any smart TV. Now if you're using a Roku TV like I am, just be careful not to factory reset your TV because that's going to erase all the apps off of your TV. Now if a restart doesn't work, try cleaning your remote. A lot of times the power button can get stuck, especially if there are a lot of dirt or food particles in around the buttons. Just use a moist cloth to clean the remote, especially around the power button. Don't spray any solution onto the remote. Now if that doesn't help, try replacing the batteries in your remote. When the batteries get low, sometimes a remote can send out a faulty signal. Finally, if none of this works, try unplugging every device you have plugged into your HDMI ports on your TV. That includes your Xbox, your PlayStation, your Firestick, your Android TV box, your Apple TV, and see if, with everything unplugged, if it's still happening. If it's not, then it's one of your devices setting off your TV. So try plugging them back in one by one until you find out which one's causing you the problems. I know it can be a long and tedious procedure, but you have to follow it step by step in process of elimination to figure out which device is causing you issues. Now, in my case, it was my Xbox and my Apple TV that weren't getting along. So I had gone into the settings on both devices and turned on what's called the CEC setting. That's the setting for the Consumer Electronics Control. It lets you turn on your TV using the remote for that particular device, instead of having to use your TV remote constantly. So I had it set where if I had the Apple TV remote and I pressed the play button, the TV would turn on and it would automatically go to the Apple TV setting. And then if I turn my Xbox on, it would flip over to my Xbox. And then if I turn my Xbox on, it would automatically turn the TV on and go to my Xbox HDMI input on the TV. It was great until they started having some sort of conflict. So what was happening is when I would turn both devices off and then turn the TV off, the TV would turn back on again. It was really annoying because when I take a break and I go to get something to eat and take a break from watching TV or playing my Xbox, I turned the TV off, and then when I came back in the room, the TV was on again. Then at night, I would turn everything off, I'd go to bed. When I get up in the morning, the TV was on. So what I did, as I was testing each unit after I plugged it back in, was I went into the settings, I turned off the CEC settings on both devices. It was the only two devices I had it turned on. So once I figured out what the problem was, I went back in, I restarted the Apple TV, I restarted the Xbox. By restart, I mean I did a hard reset. So it cleared all the settings and I started over again. And then I turned the CEC setting back on again, and now everything is playing with each other fine.
This is the first! Chuck Berry and Bill Ridley together!
Now, if you've tried all that and it still doesn't fix your problem, you may just have a faulty remote. To test this out, take the batteries out of your remote and download the Roku app or the Firestick app and try using it from your phone. If that fixes your problem, then just order a new remote off of Amazon. You can usually get some kind of a standard remote for the Fire Stick or for the Roku fairly cheaply. If this video helped you out, hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more tech videos like this one. This is Richman. I'll see you in my next video.